Reginald VanJaster was once a starry-eyed and ambitious mech warrior, eager to prove himself among the Gladiator circuits of Solaris 7. His Red Reaper, a Black Knight, specifically modified for the game's unique methods of combat. He found some success in lesser circuits, and earned a relatively comfortable lifestyle for himself and his wife Melissa. The bookies and commentators called him capable, but not skilled enough for the prestige circuits. Not yet, at least. His stars would change in a way he never expected, when the Jihad arrived on Solaris. In 3068, the Word of Blake launched Operation Showtime, a campaign meant to take the planet and turn the games and their associated interstellar media empire into religious propaganda. The invasion took the world by surprise, and threw Reginald's life into disarray. He and his wife fought the Word of Blake, and their cronies across the planet on behalf of various groups, he in his mech, and she underground. By the end of the occupation in 3071, Reginald's skill was honed by countless battles, and he became an icon of the Resistance, though he swore to no single organization, drawing the eyes of Blake's counterinsurgency. In their efforts to stop him, they found Melissa instead. As the Blakeists prepared to abandon the world, they tortured and executed her, out of little more than spite. The brutal loss of Melissa sent Reginald into a spiral of sorrow, rage, and hate. He turned his fury against what remained of the Blakeists. He showed no mercy, left no survivors, trailing fire and ash in his wake. Reginald followed the Word of Blake off-world, and pursued them on his own deep into their protectorate. He hit many targets with brutal intensity and massive destruction, lost in a berserker rage of grief. In the chaos of the war, even his indiscriminate frenzy was overshadowed as Devlin Stone's coalition of nations closed on Terra. But even after the Word's destruction, Reginald's rage would not wane. He turned his gaze to the nascent Republic of the Sphere, and the government formed on Terra, and in them saw little more than the Word of Blake reborn. He continued his furor, striking vulnerable convoys and patrols with no mercy, remorse, or concern for civilian casualties. In those first years of the Republic, with little means to police their annexed territory, Reginald raged, unchecked, resulting in many an unclaimed bounty. His ultimate fate is unknown. Both Reginald and Red Reaper disappeared during the early Dark Age, leaving a legacy of glory, madness, and death.